All right, we are gathered here today to kick off our Black Chamber Day at the Capitol. This is the first collective action that our chambers chose to undertake together under the umbrella of the Florida Association of Black Chambers of Commerce. We have come from all across the state: Pensacola, Jacksonville, Sarasota, Manatee County, Orlando, St. Lucie, and South Florida. We are here together with a common agenda and shared vision. The purpose or focus of the Florida Association of Black Chambers is very simple: to bring together our chambers to share information, best practices, and provide support to each other. 2, to advocate for our chambers to have the proper resources so we can continue to help our businesses grow, innovate, and drive local economies. 3, to advocate for state policies and laws that will remove barriers for our local businesses and create ecosystems so our businesses can thrive, not just survive. When Florida minority and small businesses are strong, Florida's economy is even stronger. We are tied to the progression and success of the state, and that is why we are here. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Antonio Jefferson, and I'm the president of the Big Bend Minority Chamber of Commerce here in Tallahassee. It's my distinct honor this morning to present the presidents of the chambers that represent Florida, all the way from Pensacola to Miami. This morning, joining us on this press conference is the African American Chamber of Commerce of Central Florida, President Tanisha Nunn-Gary. President of the Black Chamber of Commerce of Palm Beach, Grassford Smith. President of the Broward County Black Chamber of Commerce, and our president of the Black Chamber Association, Shaheewa Jarrett. I apologize, I practiced that. President of our Capital City Chamber of Commerce, Katrina Tuggeson. President of the Greater First Coast Chamber of Commerce, Dr. Valencia Brooks Dunbar. The president of the Gulf Coast Minority Chamber of Commerce, Brian Weir. The president of the Jacksonville Black Chamber of Commerce, Shaheewa Thomas. The Manassas Black Chamber of Commerce president, Tanisha Clant. The president of the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce, Eric Gordon Knowles. President of the Treasure Coast Black Chamber of Commerce, Chancellor Howard. And the South Florida Black Chamber of Commerce, President Oliver Brown. And it's a great pleasure for all of us to be here this morning, and I'm honored to be joined by my colleagues throughout Florida.
Good morning. My name is Tanisha Nunn-Gary, and I'm the president and CEO of the African American Chamber of Central Florida and a proud member of the Florida Association of Black Chambers. Presently, there are 22 Black chambers throughout the state of Florida. Our chambers, like all chambers, help further the interests of small businesses in our local communities. Chambers provide educational, networking, and collaboration opportunities to strengthen our local community. One of the cornerstones of Black chambers is to strengthen economic vitality through advocacy in local politics at a state level, and now in the midst of COVID-19, also at a federal level. During the early days of COVID-19 public health crisis and the economic crisis, our chambers have been hard at work on behalf of our members. We have provided information relevant to the public health crisis, the latest on new public health orders, and what it means to businesses. We have coordinated with local, regional, state, and federal partners to bring resources back to our community, assisting our members with how they can get loans, funding, education, and grants. Our chambers are more than business after hours and ribbon cuttings. We fight for our small businesses every day, advocating for our members and looking for solutions through long-term strategies to build business and workforce resilience. Black chambers are dedicated to the economic empowerment of African American communities, and by joining forces on this historic day of our inaugural Black Chamber Day at the Capitol, on the historic steps of the Capitol here in Tallahassee, Florida on February 1st, kicking off Black History Month, may this be the beginning of what will become one of our annual bipartisan approaches to advocacy, to collaborate with policymakers from all political affiliations to advocate for policies that best serve the interests of our Black communities. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Grassford Smith. I'm the president of the Black Chamber for Palm Beach County. And let me first say how honored I am to be here with these great leaders this morning. I'm here to talk to you about the impact of Black businesses. Florida has the third highest number of entrepreneurs in the nation. And the Kauffman Foundation reported that African Americans between the ages of 24 and 35 account for 50% more likely to engage in entrepreneurial activities. Our small businesses and startups keep our economy moving. They create jobs and drive the economy in smaller geographical areas. Economists theorize that small business and startups are some of the most influential drivers for economic growth. For instance, from 1995 to 2020, small businesses created 12.7 million net new jobs. 12.7. Small businesses have accounted for 62% of net new job creation since 1995. Black businesses are a significant part of that growth. Recently, the SBA estimated that African American businesses contributed $150 billion in economic impact annually. These businesses spark innovation, as well as provide opportunities for a diverse group of people to achieve success, and most importantly, financial independence. Therefore, we are honored here today to be a part of this process to advocate and to ensure that these businesses are met with the fertile ground so that they can continue to thrive and keep our economy where it needs to be going in the 21st century. Thank you very much.
So as you can see, my colleagues and I are together and united, and we're here very focused on pushing an agenda that helps our small Black businesses. So we're here today at the Capitol to focus on ensuring that there's equity in procurement practices here at the state and ensuring that the full weight of the state is engulfed and focused on helping our small businesses. There are a few bills that we're supporting this legislative session, and I'm going to share just a few of those today. First, we are supporting SB 202 that was filed by Senator Farmer. It's a small business website development grant. And we know that based on statistics, small businesses usually don't have a website and other basic needs in place. And so this will be a very important bill to push forward for us. Two, we're supporting SB 1570 that was filed by Senator Jones. There will be a corresponding bill in the House filed by Representative Woodson. It's an economic assistance to new business bill. And that will be extremely important to making sure that our businesses are supported. Number three, an extremely important focus for our group is state procurement and contracting. SB 1530, filed by Senator Jones, is also in this realm. This will create a percentage that will go to minority, women-owned, and veteran-owned businesses here in the state. It's extremely important because we all pay taxes. We're all a part of creating the foundation upon which this state runs financially. And so we want our businesses to be able to partner and work and contract with the state equally. It will also set aside an appropriation for a disparity study. And so we're putting our full weight and support behind just a few of these bills I wanted to share with you today. Thank you. If you want to say a few words.
Greetings. Thank you, my colleagues joining me today here in Tallahassee with the team that we bring. we wanted to also emphasize, just like President Shaheewa said, the economy is strong with black business. There is no economy without black business. We are here to make sure that that 41% that dropped during the last COVID-19 and the pandemic, that no more fall through the crack. The technical assistance that my colleagues have offered during these 2 years needs to be strengthened. It can only be strengthened with dollars. And so that's why we're here to advocate for more dollars to come into the minority community. We were hurting before the pandemic. Think about it now. So I'm glad that we're here advocating today, and as we move forward today to make a difference. This is not the last time you will see us. We will continue to come to you through the year, so pay attention, and thank you for joining us.
Florida Association of Black Chambers of Commerce.
It's the Florida Association of Black Chambers of Commerce. That's my hiccup. But nevertheless, follow us on that, and we will be nevertheless, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we can move into, I guess, photos.
Yeah, we're going to move into photos. Yeah, that's nice.
So don't move. Yeah, we're going to take photos.
Just photos.
Questions.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, we'll
question.
take questions. Do you have any? I didn't think you did. Okay. You're right. We have a whole slate, and I just shared like 3 of the different bills that we're going to be supporting.
He's going to repeat that question.
Could you talk about some of the specific legislation that the Black Chamber would like to see this session?
Yes, the Florida Association of Black Chambers will be supporting quite a few bills this session. In particular, I talked about 3 here today. SB 202, filed by Senator Farmer, just because we understand that according to statistics, this bill will help many small businesses with one of the crucial first steps in starting a business. Reports indicate that anywhere from 44 to 51% of small businesses don't have a website, something that very basic. And in a society in which 93% of purchase decisions start with a search engine, our small businesses can't afford to not have that. And this bill will do that, SB 202. We're also supporting the Economic Assistance to New Businesses bill, the SB 1570, that was filed by Senator Jones. And then a very important bill, I know most of our chambers are very focused on procurement, whether it be citywide or countywide, but today we're here to focus on procurement opportunities with the state. So SB 1530, filed by Senator Jones, and Representative Woodson has filed a corresponding bill in the House, 1385. This bill is critical, as currently we don't have any real percentage or teeth attached to the requirements when, working with minority businesses at the state. So this is critical. This bill would add that percentage goal in there, as well as create a appropriation for a disparity study to be done to understand how the state is currently spending its funds, to make sure that it's including all the businesses within the state, right? We want to make sure that all of our businesses are part of driving the Florida economy forward. Any other questions? All right. Thank you.